So in the patch notes for Season 5, Treyarch said that the XR3, it wasn't showing the right damage numbers for zombies. It was using multiplayers, right? So I wanted to hop back inside game with the minigun and just play with it. See how it is, see what it does. Just check it out a little bit after that's been said in the patch notes, because who the hell knows, right? I'm intrigued to see what this says, right? So it's definitely going to be interesting. We are hoping today that for some reason this thing just deals more damage. Now, how true that is, I don't know. Maybe like 10 to 90, right? 10 being it could deal more damage, and 90 being it doesn't. We'll see. I mean, we're already dealing 99 critical damage. We'll have some fun today. Hopefully we don't die right off the rip. Trust me, I am not bad. It just happens. So, one thing I mentioned in one of my previous videos is on my channel, so obviously as I do YouTube, not mainly for a job, trust me, it's not a job, but I pay attention to the analytics side of things, right? And it's funny because every single month, I have like 6 videos back from MWZ that just perform like crazy. And they're all, you know, schematic videos and how to get schematics. If you guys watched back then, you guys know we did a lot of that. And it was a ton of fun. The videos were awesome. They're awesome to make. So what I think I'm going to do with the year being 2026 now, I think I'm going to go back and I'm going to cover every single Dark Aether in its own video form on the schematics, kind of like an updated version. Because, you know, so many people watch these older videos, and to be honest, the information isn't that bad, but it could be better. You know, knowing now, right? It could be a little bit better. So I want to remake these kind of videos, and you know, even the Unstable Rift, all the Dark Aethers. I might even do the Red Worm, because obviously you get stuff from the Red Worm. So yeah, be prepared to see that, because it probably will be coming very soon. All right. Whoa, that's weird. Okay, I don't know if I've never noticed this before. So that's super weird. So whenever we don't have this Pack-a-Punch, we were just dealing 99 headshot damage. Now we're dealing 80 now that we're Pack-a-Punch. That doesn't make sense to me. We just dropped in damage 19 because of Pack-a-Punch. That sounds weird, right? That don't sound right. That doesn't at all. But we'll see how it goes. We will definitely see, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. There we go. We're about to be legendary. I almost just died. Trying to stand still and get these kills. We can throw another decoy. Help us out a little bit. And there is legendary. Nice. Okay. Let's grab our reward. Good old Casimir's and Speed Cola. Not a perk that I really need. You know, to this day, I'm still surprised that this never got a overheat bar. Like, really. I mean, you know, it's always a fun gun to use. It's not, like, insanely broken when it comes to damage. But, dude, it is pretty fun, and it is pretty good at certain points, right? It's just crazy to me that something like this, because it seems like every time Treyarch adds something like this, there's an overheat bar, right? Like, say for the XM, the Akimbo attachment. How cool would that have been if that doesn't overheat, right? Drop the damage like they do with this. It'd be super cool, if you ask me.
To unlock all new mastery camos like Singularity ASAP, check out Mitch Cactus, the biggest and the most reliable name in Call of Duty. They offer instant delivery DLC codes like Monster Energy, plus lobbies delivered in under an hour. Everything is 100% safe and legit for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Trusted by the community and seen all over YouTube, Mitch Cactus has over 20,000 verified reviews and thousands of personal vouchers. Make them the go-to for all things Call of Duty and even other games like Battlefield 6. Use code SPAZO to save 5% off for a limited time only.
All right, well, we have Deadshot now, and we're dealing about 177 close up, 88 at range. It's still so weird to me how that is. I mean, I guess it went up a little bit when you're at like super close range, but we'll see. We're not really gonna talk about it too much till we have it pack 3 legendary. You know what I mean? It's just, you can't judge a weapon when it isn't maxed out. It's like judging a weapon's damage when it's gray non-packed. It just, sure you can, but it's probably not really gonna be that accurate, because dude, there's guns that go from trash to pretty good ones pack a punch. So, you know, it's one of those things you just kind of can't do. But let's go ahead and hit this. What do we got? Crouch, kill, Ted task. All right. We can wait for these zombies to spawn in. Come on, zombies. Train around. All right, we can throw a Casimir. Come on, there we go. Okay. We can let this go. There is legendary. Nice. That is what I'm talking about. Okay, let's grab our reward. Self-revive, we can drop that and just grab everything else. We need to get Jug. That is a perk we need. And then after that, I don't think we really need any more perks. We can kind of just chill and go from there. But we definitely need Jug. It's probably the most bought perk in zombies, I would imagine. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen somebody play a game and just been like, I'm good, I don't want Juggernog. That would be a very noobish thing to say. There's max ammo, some more salvage, I'll take it, thank you. By the way, I do just want to thank you guys for the support on the channel. You know, Black Ops 7, same with Black Ops 6, did kind of the same cycle. You know, it goes up, and it goes down, and it goes up, and it goes down. Sometimes it's a little bit down longer than it's up. And I'm not saying in the terms of views, I'm saying in terms of just content and just things like that. But I do want to thank you guys for the support. Throughout the year, throughout Black Ops 6, throughout Modern Warfare, throughout DMZ. If you've been watching the channel that long, you are a freaking goat. I really do appreciate it. 100%. Here's some more salvage right here. Okay, we almost have 2,500, but we need a lot more. For sure. We definitely need to start trying to get double pack, which we will soon. We'll have enough for it. I always love using this thing, man. It is always so interesting. This minigun attachment is probably one of the coolest ones they've added. The only thing, which just happened just now, this thing burns through ammo. It's genuinely insane how fast you go through all your ammo with this. It really is. All right, there we go. Here's some more salvage right here. We'll take it. We should get another TED task soon. But we're 5K away from double pack. An ether tool? It is round 21. We are about to have enough for triple pack. It's a battle, ladies and gents. It is a battle, okay? This weapon is not meant to be non-rarity. You definitely should probably have at least uncommon when you're on round 21. But it's okay. It's triple pack. So now we should deal a little bit more damage. Should kind of offset it just a tad. Now, all of our essence can go to getting an ether tool. Things like that helping us out there. There's a max. Give me my Casimirs back. I'll take it. Last zombies. There we go. All right. Here's the box over here. We can hit this real quick. All right, round 22. What do we got? It's the VST. At least it's legendary, so the game isn't entirely cheating me. We're doing okay when it comes to box hits. Come on, zombies. Come on. Deadshot spam. The amount of times people say I cheat in zombies because I deadshot spam. Dude, if I had a nickel for every time somebody throughout the past 3 years has been like, oh, dude, you're a cheater. Look at that. He's locking on to zombies. Dude, I would be the richest in the world. I guarantee it. It's crazy. It's kind of funny. But only real ones know Deadshot spam. You're on controller. It does not matter if you are on PC. If you plug in a controller like me, you can Deadshot spam. Same thing. All around the board. Except if you're on keyboard and mouse. You can't do that. So, yeah. If you're not playing on a massive brick, you can do it. Alright, zombies. Come on, everybody train up. Should be able to complete this pretty easily. Fingers crossed. I have failed this TED task before. Because it just sometimes does not work out how we all want it to work out. There's epic rarity. Alright, we just got to get another good shot in. Usually you get pretty good score on this. Like, you just need to kill a few zombies. You don't got to kill too many. There we go. There's legendary. Okay. Please give me an epic ether tool, man. That's all I'm asking for. So we can go to legendary. That would be peak. That would be genuinely peak. What do we got? Yes! Oh, jeez. Thank you, game. You are awesome. You are awesome. So I don't think it's dealing... Yeah, it doesn't deal more damage. I mean, I'd have to look back at, like, some of my other videos when I use this, but I don't think it's dealing different damage. See, what the patch notes said is that it was displaying the wrong damage numbers, and maybe it displayed it in the main menu, but I wanted to hop in game and see, you know, if something was kind of going on a little bit. I don't think so. I mean, we're dealing 1,200 damage. If that's a substantial damage increase, then I don't know what the hell I was dealing before, but still, it doesn't matter. Minigun is still the minigun. And it is still freaking awesome. What is that, a fire sale? Oh, we don't need that. Not no more. Alright. Here's a gas can. I don't need any more of these. I don't know why I keep stacking them. I just pick them up, man. It's kind of hard not to. You know, it's hard to avoid them, I guess you could say. Alright, come on, zombies. I want to know if anybody's taken the XR3 minigun against a boss. I feel like it could be really good. Oh my god, dude. We are gonna act like that didn't happen. Mr. Editor, please cut that out. Do not forget it. I need to go grab my perks again. That was just pure sluggishness from the XR3. Could not move for the life of me. Forgot we have this. Let's go. I'll probably be called the cheater for the full auto warden anyways. Come on. There we go. Okay. We have like one more zombie. You know what I need? I need to get, whatchamacallit? A 2-plate or something, man. Come on, warden. Take him down. There we go. Alright, we have this over here. Okay, let's grab it. Oh, it's not there. I'm thinking of the other side. Give me the armor, please. Now we need ammo. Just enough for that. Shred him. Shred. You ain't getting past me, zombies. Ha ha ha. That's what I'm talking about. The greatest of all time. I'm just kidding. I just went down. I am definitely not even close to great. There is a max armor. Come on, we're about to be out of ammo again. The problems of the minigun. Oh, jeez. Here's some more salvage. I will take it. Alright. Cool. Cool. I've been having this weird drive to go back to a few different Call of Duty titles. One being Cold War. I loved Cold War Zombies, man. Everybody, like, seems to hate it nowadays. And I'm gonna be honest, I was in the space when that was, like, going on and everybody was playing Cold War. I wasn't, popular. I wasn't making a ton of videos. I made a little bit of videos, but I usually did, like, glitch videos. And they were so bad, trust me, you won't be able to find them. All right, I have privated them. Some of them are still there, but they're just long gone. You'll never find them in the stream of videos. But I loved that game. And again, it gets such a bad rap nowadays. It kind of reminds me of Shadows of Evil. Shadows of Evil nowadays is praised. Like, people are like, oh, this map's dope. Right, everybody loves it. But when it came out, nobody loved it. Like, okay, there were some people who loved it. All right, I don't mean that literally. But the vast majority was like, oh, this shit's trash. It was like Transit all over again. But, it's just kind of how it is. But I want to go back to Cold War. I want to go back to Black Ops 4. I want to go back 100% to Infinite Warfare. I played every Call of Duty, played every COD Zombies, and sorry to you guys out there, but Infinite Warfare is my favorite Zombies ever. Yes, I like Infinite Warfare more than all those Black Ops titles you're thinking of. Like, oh, no way. A Zombies YouTuber doesn't love Black Ops 2 the most. I love Black Ops 2, but I love Infinite Warfare. I think the Zombies is just so silly. It's creative, and it's super cool. I mean, come on, dude. Zombies in Spaceland, Rave in the Redwoods. I loved Attack of the Radioactive thing. I didn't play the last map. All right, Shaolin Shuffle's pretty dope. I never played the last map, so that could hurt it a little bit, but I don't like to think it would. You know, the super Easter egg was just peak. The whole game was just dope. I loved the multiplayer. A lot of people didn't like that. The trailer is like the most disliked video ever on the internet. But that game's pretty good. It's the COD cycle, man. If you don't know what the COD cycle is, I'll explain it to you real quick. New game drops, you know, pretty hyped. Everybody's excited for it. A few weeks later, oh, I dropped my damn gun. A few weeks later, everybody's kind of like, getting used to it. You know, it's still fun, it's still interesting, but not as cool as the hype was at the launch. A few months later goes by, the game's ass, the game's trash, the devs suck, they don't ever do anything you want them to do. You know, all their stuff's boring. Then another month goes by, and you're just like, a little bit of new content. You're kind of just contempt. You're just playing the game to play the game, waiting for something else. Then you get excited again because the next Call of Duty's coming out. Then you play the beta of the next Call of Duty, you're super jacked, you're super hyped. Then you say goodbye to the old Call of Duty that you were playing because the new one came out. That cycle repeats, and then by the end of the second title, you're like, damn. Not the one you just finished, but the last one was peak. That is the Call of Duty cycle, 100%. And it's true. It is true, for sure. But everybody likes their own games. Everybody can have an opinion, right? But let me know in the comments, what is your favorite Call of Duty ever? You don't gotta say what you think. Don't say what anybody else is gonna think. Say something that you actually diehard think. If you're like, dude, I love World War II zombies, I'll be with you. If you're like, dude, I love Vanguard zombies, I probably will see your comment, but I probably won't respond to it. Vanguard zombies was interesting. That time period in Call of Duty, the game wasn't good, right? We can all agree the game, it wasn't the greatest Call of Duty. Now, I will say this, I did play days on Vanguard where I had fun. All right, there were a few days I had fun playing the game. I did. But was it a good Call of Duty thinking about it? No. Right? The zombies launch was terrible. I remember wanting to go for the mastery camo, right? And it was like an outbreak style of mode, if you guys remember, where you'd have to go into the little things and then bada bing, bada boom. You got to go through the wave and then you exfil, go to like the main area, enter another thing. You guys get what I'm saying. You guys know. Dude, the mastery camo took so long to do. If you did it on that, it's not even funny. And then obviously they dropped, other things. And it got a little better, because we kind of went back to just like round base. But it still wasn't good. It wasn't even good enough. I have no clue what the story was. I never did an Easter egg on that game. I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even tell you what one of the bosses looked like, right? Because I just didn't play the game. So it's, I don't know. That was definitely a pretty rough year. Although, looking back on it, again, I've had some fun on it a few days. But I can go ahead and call it there. I really wanted the point of this video was to hop back in and just play with the XR3 minigun sniper rifle. And honestly, this thing is cooking, dude. I mean, I love this attachment. It's so much fun to use. Personally, it's hard for me to go back to the regular XR3, and I know the regular XR3 is better. Okay, don't get me wrong. But this is just so interesting. Such an interesting attachment. It isn't that bad, It isn't. Like, for me, say I'm doing an Easter egg inside of Call of Duty Zombies, usually I'm in the boss fight round 30, right? That's usually my thing. So, whenever I use a gun, and I'm like, oh shit, I can easily crush through the 30s with it, I'm like, automatically, boom, I can go to the boss fight and crush with this. Not saying it's going to deal the absolute most damage to the boss, but it's not going to, like, disappoint me when I'm in the boss fight against zombies. But thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do not forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel down below. I'll see you in the next one. I am out. Have a good one. Peace.